Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We are back again with just a general update about me. This isn't a channel update, really. We haven't hit 8K yet, so I'm not doing my usual update at 1,000. But I feel like I hit the channel with some pretty heavy news a couple of weeks ago when I came out of the hospital, and I thought it would be good to give a little update on how things have been progressing. So you can see from the title, I'm 7 pounds down now. And that's actually without working out. I haven't started back working out yet because I'm still not sure what my heart can take. I haven't had a stress test yet, and I haven't had a real sit down with a cardiologist yet. That's supposed to happen on the 21st. So that's really just been diet change, but it's been no grease, no sugar, no fun stuff. As my father would say, if it tastes good, spit it out. But uh, actually, to be honest with you, it hasn't been that hard. So I'm eating a lot of saltless foods, keeping down my sodium as low as possible. And so, of course, that affects the ability of my wife and now my mother, who's been cooking meals for me and helping. It affects their ability to season the food. But I've actually found that it doesn't bother me that much. It's weird. Most of the other times that I've tried to diet or do some sort of diet restriction, I end up craving the foods that I can't have, especially pizza. The last couple of times that I tried to diet heavy, I was thinking about pizza constantly because I really, really love cheese. And so, not being able to have cheese, I was thinking about cheese related foods constantly. Plus, I just love pizza. But it hasn't been bad this time. I cut all that stuff out cold turkey, and it's not like I'm thinking about it all the time at all. Of course, it's only been a couple of weeks, so we'll see what a couple of months brings. But thus far, I don't know if it's that I'm just locked in mentally, or, sometimes when you have to do something, it's not as hard to do it. You just go ahead and get it done. But thus far, it hasn't taken a ton of willpower for me to be able to get through it. It's just, it's kind of like my mind and my body is going along with the flow and accepting it. The only thing that has been a really big issue for me is I'm the type of person, I love movies. I actually love going to the movies, and I love having popcorn when I go to the movies. And so, of course, popcorn is cooked in oil, it's dripping with butter, there's salt all over it. Not the kind of thing I could be having right now. So, we actually have an air popper, and I was air popping some popcorn, and then my wife was like, you can put saltless butter on it. Of course, my wife didn't bother to tell me that the flavor that is in butter comes from the salt, something that I didn't know. So I air popped some popcorn, and then I put this saltless butter on it. And of course, it was absolutely horrible. Basically tasted like cream on this unsalted popcorn. It was not satisfying at all. But I think popcorn in general is something where I really just have to have the unhealthy version or I just leave it alone. So I think that might end up being my little treat for myself, when I've reached certain weight goals or when I just, I'm really craving something and I have to have it. I'll go ahead and I'll have, a little bit of popcorn. But other than that, it's been it's been relatively smooth thus far trying to get this kind of stuff back on track. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start working out just a little bit because it's killing me waiting for this freaking appointment. I want to go ahead and get started because actually like to see more weight loss much faster. So I'll probably start going like slow on the bike and I've already started more physical activity. So I'm walking on a regular basis now, meaning that I go out walking like around the block once a day. It's not anything crazy where I'm walking for miles and then coming back, but just trying to do little things to add more physical activity in my day. Because unfortunately, I'm one of those people who pretty much everything I do involves sitting. If I'm working, I'm sitting at a laptop. If I'm doing YouTube, obviously I'm sitting at my computer. If I'm, playing a game, watching a movie, like these are all the things I like to do for entertainment. Most of the activity I get is probably from my daughter running me around. So, it's hard to try to implement more activity on a daily basis into my lifestyle. But I know that's definitely what's going to get me to the health goals that I'm trying to reach. So I'm going to keep focusing on that and hopefully get this 7 pounds to 10 pounds to 20 pounds to 30 pounds. So just want to give you all that update. That's really pretty much it. I'm taking things day by day. There haven't been any other episodes or setbacks. There hasn't been any real issues. I did have to change hospitals. Like the hospital where I got my care at, my care was fantastic, besides the fact that they couldn't give me a bed. But the actual people who work with me, they were all fantastic, definitely did their job. But I'm dissatisfied with the follow up, the aftercare. And honestly, this hospital doesn't have good ratings in that area in general. They're kind of known for being great at trauma, but then those areas outside of trauma, not that great. So I'm actually looking at switching to another hospital to continue that care and hopefully give me a better idea of the things I need to do to put myself in a position for success. So that's part of the reason why the appointment for your cardiologist is so far out. But other than that, no change, just trying to keep things steady and trying to remain focused and empowered. So I know there are many of you who reached out on the channel and said that you're having similar issues with blood pressure or weight or diabetes or things of that nature. So I hope all of you are doing the things that you know you need to do in order to protect your health and be good to yourself. And hopefully, we all are going to reach our health goals together. So that's it. Just want to give that update, let you all know what's going on. See you all in the next video. Take care.